Tonight we bring you a story from the rugged hills of Manipur's Kamjong district, a story of fear, uncertainty and ultimately hope. In a region where borders are not just lines on a map but living spaces shared by communities with deep cultural ties, violence can disrupt ordinary lives in an instant. Markets close, families scatter, mothers worry, villagers hold their breath. And yet, even in moments of tension, there are stories that remind us of something stronger than conflict, the determination to protect human life. One such story is that of Olina Nyangshen, a Thangkul Naga woman who went missing during recent violence near the India-Myanmar border and was safely reunited with her family after a coordinated operation involving the Assam Rifles and other agencies. Tonight, we look beyond headlines to tell a larger story about security service and the extraordinary role played by Assam Rifles across the Northeast. Kamjong district lies along one of India's most sensitive frontiers. Dense forests, steep mountains and porous border routes make it both breathtakingly beautiful and strategically challenging. In early May, violence erupted near villages along the Indo-Myanmar border. Several homes were damaged and frightened civilians fled to safer locations. During the unrest, Olina Nyangshen was reported missing. Security officials said coordinated efforts involving Assam Rifles, intelligence agencies, local authorities, and community leaders helped secure her release and safe return on May 9. Following her recovery, she received medical attention and psychological support before being reunited with her family. At the same time, troops evacuated 15 civilians, including women and children, and moved them to safety. For the family waiting anxiously at home, what mattered most was simple and profound. A daughter, wife, and mother had returned. In the Northeast, every village is a close-knit world. When one person goes missing, the entire community feels the loss. Women here are the backbone of society: farmers, traders, mothers, and custodians of tradition. Their safety is inseparable from the region's peace and dignity. The return of Olina Nyangshen resonated far beyond one household. It was a reminder that behind every security operation lies a deeply human mission. Not territory, not headlines, but people. The Assam Rifles is the oldest paramilitary force in India, with origins dating back to 1835. Often called the Sentinels of the Northeast, the force operates in some of the country's most remote and challenging terrain. Their responsibilities include border security along the India-Myanmar frontier, counter-insurgency operations, humanitarian rescue missions, medical outreach, infrastructure, and civic support. From evacuating civilians during unrest to conducting medical camps and assisting during natural disasters, Assam Rifles has long served as both a security force and a reassuring presence for isolated communities. Their motto, Friends of the Hill People, reflects a mission that extends beyond defense to trust building and community support. The Northeast is one of India's most culturally rich and strategically vital regions. Home to hundreds of tribes and languages, it connects India to Southeast Asia and serves as a gateway to the wider Indo-Pacific. But the region has also faced decades of insurgency, difficult terrain and cross-border challenges. Peace here requires more than force. It requires patience, dialogue, and the confidence that ordinary citizens will be protected. That is why every successful rescue matters. Every family reunited is a small but meaningful victory for stability. The story from Kamjong is not ultimately about conflict. It is about resilience, about communities that endure, about security personnel who trek through forests and mountains to bring people home, and about a simple truth. In the Northeast, peace is built one life at a time. In a world often dominated by division, stories like this deserve to be remembered. A woman returned safely to her family. Children were moved out of danger. And once again, the hills of the Northeast witnessed the quiet courage of those who serve far from the spotlight. From Nagaland to Manipur, from Assam to Arunachal Pradesh, the message is clear. The Northeast is not defined by conflict. It is defined by its people, resilient, proud, and deeply connected to one another. And whenever a life is saved, hope travels further than fear. Thank you for joining us. Good night.